Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
और हम 1920 देख रहे हैं. ये part 3?
3.
तो अगर part 1 या part 2 नहीं देखा अब तक, फिर क्यों नहीं इस वीडियो के नीचे
Look for the playlist in the description below and click on that. Watch part 1, part 2. Come back here and enjoy part 3. It'll be a whole lot easier to understand.
और एक काम करो, अगर अब तक नहीं किया, फिर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारिए.
भाई साहब जी, ये राधा माँ कहाँ रहती है?
You think she's going to be a witch?
राधा माँ यही तो रहती है.
They started to say she do all the pots.
राधा माँ, मैं पालनपुर से आया हूँ. आपसे कुछ बात कर सकता हूँ? अगर आपने मेरी मदद नहीं की, तो मैं अपनी पत्नी को बचा नहीं पाऊंगा. आपको मुझे बताना ही होगा कि उस हवेली का सच क्या है. क्या हुआ था वहाँ?
Yeah, who's the dude that used to live there?
कोई 60-70 बरस पहले की बात है, सन 1857 की.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
अंग्रेजों के जुल्म के खिलाफ धीरे धीरे एक आवाज बुनी जा रही थी, इनकलाब की आवाज. गायत्री के पिता राय बहादुर प्रताप सिंह आजादी की लड़ाई में जुटे हुए थे. राय साहब घर की जिम्मेदारी मेरी अम्मा पे छोड़ के बाकी मर्दों के साथ बाहर गए हुए थे.
Okay.
उस वक्त इतनी बड़ी हवेली में हम 3 लोग ही रहते थे, मेरी माँ, गायत्री दीदी और मैं.
That's a good butterfly. While we know that noise, maybe we'll find out who has indigestion.
They're pretty brave. I mean, it was just them there. I'm surprised that there's like no
Guards or something for a mansion that size?
Yeah,
and no
you would
workers and stuff.
think. You would think.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.
A British soldier.
Well, wearing the red coat of British, but I don't know if he's a British guy. This is a terrible idea. Oh, good. They called others, at least. Oh, did she write it?
I guess she
Wow.
did.
If they're keeping this strange man in this house just with the 3 women,
That seems so inappropriate.
yeah, they should have, like, there were doctors there apparently. You should have sent him to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. But again, we don't know who it is, like, so we don't know.
ये भी एक बागी सिपाही है, तुम्हारे पिताजी की तरह ये भी आजादी की लड़ाई लड़ रहा है.
Oh, okay.
गोली लगने के बाद भी इसका हौसला कम नहीं हुआ. ठीक होकर दोबारा अपनी टुकड़ी में वापस जाना चाहता है.
Okay.
लेकिन तब तक इसे छिपने की जगह चाहिए. ये चाहता है कि
इस घर में हर उस सिपाही के लिए जगह है जो हिंदुस्तान को आजाद देखना चाहता है.
Okay.
ये जब तक चाहे रह सकते हैं केसर माँ.
जी.
Dude looks shady as hell, though. Look at him. Like, he's, like, shaded in the corner, hair over his face. Dude, at least try not to look so sus.
Yeah.
संदेशा लाया हूँ केसर माँ, संदेशा लाया हूँ. राय बहादुर साहब ने रकाबगंज से चिट्ठी भिजवाई है. उन्हें लौटने में थोड़ा वक्त लगेगा.
Dude, look at him just, like, hovering. Like, go back to bed.
दौलतपुर में अंग्रेजों ने हमारे सोए हुए सिपाहियों पे हमला करके वहाँ की छावनी पे कब्जा कर लिया है. किसी अपने ही भाई ने अंग्रेजों के तलवे चाटते हुए मुखबिरी की.
Is that who was upstairs?
That's my guess.
90 सिपाही शहीद हो गए.
Are you the traitor?
वो मेरे छावनी के लोग थे. हम कभी नहीं जीत पाएंगे.
हम जरूर जीतेंगे.
He didn't say what tent. So how would he know from that letter? They just said our tent. So how would he know the group unless it was him? What? Oh, the shady dude.
Yeah.
Who's that with the lantern though? Was it a British guy? Maybe
Yeah,
it was
it
his
looked like
hand.
a-
It's his handler. Yup. Freaking working for the evil white man. But wasn't he wearing like a red
He was
coat?
wearing a red coat.
So why would they? Girl, you better pull that trigger quick. You pull a gun on someone, you better be ready to pull.
कौन हो तुम?
केसर माँ।
शायद कोई कांच टूटा है।
हाँ, मैं केसर माँ को बुलाने जा रही थी।
केसर माँ नहीं है। दरअसल मैं उन्हीं का संदेशा लेके आपके पास आ रहा था। उन्हें अचानक 2 दिन के लिए शहर जाना पड़ गया। कोई रिश्तेदार बीमार था उनका। आप सो रही थी, इसलिए मुझसे कह के चली गई।
Doesn't sound like her.
Yeah, she's probably.
Yeah.
That was a terrible story.
मगर केसर माँ मुझसे कभी कहे बिना।
Yeah.
पर मुझे जो कहना है जाने से पहले जरूर कहूँगा।
Oh no.
2 दिन के बाद मैं दौलतपुर के लिए निकल जाऊंगा। पर जाने के बाद आप लोगों की आपकी बहुत याद आएगी। आपने मेरे लिए जो कुछ भी किया है मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगा, कभी नहीं।
Yeah, dude, don't give me the creeps.
Well, he's trying to come off as Mr. Romeo right now, but
Dude,
it's
doesn't
like,
even look
we,
Romeo.
We know what he did already, and we're like going that.
Yeah, but even if we didn't, I
Yeah,
mean, he
what's
still
the-
looks very
Yeah,
suspicious.
so
राधा, क्या हुआ?
she found.
Oh, maybe she saw. Oh no. That's gross. That's supposed to be your drinking water.
Yeah.
You throw someone down the well, it's like as if that's gonna hide a body.
सिपाही मोहन काम, लेफ्टिनेंट बर्टन तुम्हारे कारनामे से बहुत खुश हैं। तुमने वक्त रहते खबर ना की होती तो दौलतपुर के बागी अपने मंसूबों में कामयाब हो जाते। पर जब तक हालात संभल नहीं जाते तुम्हें पालमपुर में ही कहीं छिप के रहना होगा। राम सिंह, नायब सूबेदार।
Well, they cleaned up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his limping. That's the same
Yeah.
noise that
Yeah,
you hear
Good
at night.
catch. Yeah. So what are they going to do to try and escape? Obviously, the little girl got away, but I don't think she got away.
No, she totally did.
हम लोग इस तरह नहीं जा सकते। हम चले गए तो वो बच के निकल जाएगा।
हम कर भी कह सकते हैं।
हम नहीं, मैं
Call the authorities.
उसे रोक।
Well, again,
What authorities?
which
Maybe? I
authorities?
don't
She
know.
wouldn't know who to necessarily.
That's true
चिट्ठी में
because
जाके दे देना
it'd be like British officers.
Officers. Yeah.
और कहना कि जल्द से जल्द पापा तक पहुंचा दे।
पर अब करेंगे क्या दीदी?
Do what I gotta.
जब इंसान इतना गिर जाता है कि उसे उठाना मुश्किल हो तो उसे रोकने के लिए कभी-कभी खुद को गिराना पड़ता है। जाओ राधा।
What does that mean? Like, go to his level?
Yeah, I guess.
Of like,
I'm going to. I'm
Subterfuge?
going to subterfuge him, and I'm
maybe,
going to
like,
kill
like
him.
pretend that she's in love
Yeah,
with him, and then she
maybe.
can get him when he's not looking.
Yeah.
Like what the?
Deceive him like
fort
he deceived
or something?
his friends, his supposed friends.
Ooh, she's like a siren. Come to the music.
yes.
Oh, he's just so creepy looking.
He is.
Man, he just.
Dude, you need to clean up a bit.
Yeah, he's been there how many days, and he still looks like he just came out of the woods. Oh boy. Yep, that's it. It's the siren.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, hopefully she does it sooner rather than later.
yeah.
There's the cavalry.
Yep. I hated you the whole time. And I think he goes through that window at the top of the stairs.
I thought they hung him when they saw the bed.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
there someone hanging,
Yeah.
just swinging back and forth. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, what a cute little hanging table. Did you see? It
Yeah,
was the
it's a-
perfect size.
A little tiny table. Yeah.
यहाँ तो तुमने मुझे बांध दिया है, पर जहाँ मैं जा रहा हूँ, वहाँ कोई बंधन नहीं होगा।
Ugh.
आत्मा शरीर का बदला लेगी। मेरा शरीर जा रहा है,
Yeah, but you did
पर
terrible
आत्मा
stuff.
यही रहेगी।
You betrayed.
तब तक जब तक वो तुम्हारी आत्मा को अपने अपने साथ यहाँ से ले नहीं जाती।
Oh, I'd cut him off and just kick him.
Yeah. It's enough out of him. He should have been gagged.
You know, in a way, I think there's a little bit of an edge to it in that she's like, I didn't want to do this to you, but you made me, and it's like,
I mean, she went pretty far. I mean, why? She could have probably just killed him while he was sleeping. You know, she had 2
राय
days
साहब
to
ने उस
do it.
कमरे में हमेशा
lock
के
that
लिए
room
ताला लगा
forever.
दिया।
Okay.
गायत्री देवी ने देश के लिए जो कुर्बानियां दी थी, उसकी सजा उन्हें जिंदगी भर भुगतनी पड़ी। एक गद्दार के साथ गुजारी हुई उस रात के कारण।
So again, his wife is the daughter from.
ना उसे किसी का प्यार मिला और ना ही वो शादी कर पाई। मैं 35-40 साल उस हवेली में रही। एक दिन ये चिट्ठी वहाँ पर मुझे मिली। इसमें लिखा था, गायत्री देवी का लंबी बीमारी के बाद स्वर्गवास हो गया है।
18 नवंबर 1896, उसी दिन तो लीसा का भी जन्म हुआ था।
Oh. So Lisa's soul was like reincarnated?
इतने खूबसूरत घर को कोई तोड़ना क्यों चाहता है?
Because if she died the same day that she was born, then she could be like reincarnated into...
Maybe, yeah.
इस घर में कुछ है, समझते हो ना मैं क्या कह रही हूँ?
लीसा और कोई नहीं, गायत्री ही है बेटा।
Yeah.
जन्म लेकर पालनपुर आ पहुंची है।
Okay. Makes sense.
और वो भटकती रूह सिपाही मोहन कांत है। रूह ने रूह को पहचान लिया है। शैतान ने नियति को बदल दिया है।
So now what do you do with that info?
सिर्फ 24 घंटे है हमारे पास। जिस आत्मा ने बदला लेने के लिए 60 साल तक इंतजार किया है, उसको रोकने का सिर्फ एक ही तरीका है। वो क्या है फादर? एक्सोर्सिज्म।
वो क्या होता है फादर?
Go watch the movie.
भगवान की शक्ति से इंसान के शरीर से शैतान को निकालना, एक्सोर्सिज्म।
ये सब इतना आसान नहीं है फादर थॉमस, तुम जानते हो।
You gotta call like the Pope.
इसके लिए हमें बिशप को लेटर लिखना होगा, उनकी परमिशन का इंतजार करना होगा।
परमिशन आते आते तो 2 हफ्ते लग जाएंगे फादर, और हमारे पास सिर्फ आज ही का दिन है।
बिशप की परमिशन के बिना हम एक्सॉर्सिज्म नहीं कर सकते।
लेकिन इस वक्त अगर हमने उस लड़की की जान न बचाई तो वो बहुत बड़ा पाप होगा।
एक्सॉर्सिज्म करना हमारे बस की बात नहीं है। आप हमारे धर्म, हमारे चर्च के खिलाफ जाकर ये कदम उठा रहे हो फादर थॉमस।
Better to try than to let a girl die.
पर अगर उस लड़की को कुछ हो गया तो उसकी मौत के जिम्मेदार सिर्फ तुम होगे।
इस वक्त तो मैं सिर्फ उसकी जिंदगी के बारे में सोच रहा हूँ।
That guy looks like he's probably working for the wrong team.
Yeah.
Like he looked kind of evil.
So, and
अंदर
is
जाने
this
से
guy
पहले हमें एक बात
English
का ख्याल रखना होगा।
or is he
He could
Indian?
He could be half.
हो सकता है लीजा हमारे सामने रोए, हमें कमजोर बनाने की कोशिश करे, लेकिन हमें अटल रहना पड़ेगा। और ये याद रखना होगा कि वो शैतान है, लीजा नहीं।
It's very important to remember. Very important. Not Lisa.
It's the devil.
हमें इसके हाथ बांध देने चाहिए।
Should use like chains and stuff.
Tight, dude. Your life could depend on it.
Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, have mercy on our souls.
Why am I wet?
And of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. I cast you out, unclean spirit, along with every spectre from hell. Begone, and stay far from this creature of God, for it is He who commands you.
That guttural sound effect is so good.
Fear him! Fear him!
Yeah, it had to be Balvan.
Of course.
I mean, Balvan, you
Yeah,
were.
you are.
Oh, I mean, both of them weren't great, but Balvan's went first.
Yeah.
Wow, they really did not secure this room.
Nope. I love it. I love it, Demon.
Dude, she's such a good actress.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, she's playing this role, but in the beginning, she was all like shy and like coy.
Yeah.
होने से पहले उससे ढूंढना होगा।
Yes, you gotta.
अगर एक बार ये अमावस की रात खत्म हो गई, तो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा।
And Lisa will be gone forever. Yep. Okay. Don't split up. And he's like,
It's
I'm
totally
out of here.
Balvan's
Yeah,
fault.
he's gonna run away. Of course.
I mean, honestly, Arjun's kind of taking it like pretty chill too. Like, he's just like, okay, yeah, whatever.
I'll go with the flow.
Yeah, if that was my wife, I'm like, Lisa, come back. But
try to appeal to her. Oh, he's hanging out a little bit.
Well, they had to spread out, find the demon lady.
Yeah, but that's not good to split up because then it's
It's a
demon
big
on
place.
one.
Yeah, but it's a big place. How are you
Yeah,
gonna
but
find
you
it?
cover it quick. You can at least see each other.
They're playing
looks like
hide
she's
and seek.
it looks like she's on the phone. It's tricking you. Tell you, tricking you. You should just go and get the others and say, "Come here. I know where she's at."
That's true.
It's gonna be right there. Nobody's there. See, I told you.
It's actually a pretty neat trick. Her shadow. That was well played.
Yeah,
well
unfortunately,
played, demon.
I think Bhavan is no longer with us, unfortunately. Yeah,
he did.
He did.
Whatever, he had it coming.
Sad to say.
I mean, his pockets are pretty heavy though with money.
Yeah. She crawling on the roof. Ah, look
Could be
at
her
that.
shadow again. We don't know.
Yeah. Do you have an official game plan here, Father? Or are you just kind of winging it?
They're totally winging it. Remember, he's not even trained how to do this. Like the Vatican actually has a special division.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is cool. The mirror that shows. It's a demon mirror.
सांप के डर से गॉड का हाथ छोड़ दिया, अटूट श्रद्धा टूट गई तेरी।
Grab it! Grab it! Oh, dude, that was your chance. Oh boy. Oh, he goes into the room. Oh, he gonna get messed up in that room, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where people go to get kind of, yeah. Uh-oh.
मेरी फिक्र मत करो, तुम जाके लीजा को बचाओ, वो उसे मार देगा। लेकिन फादर आप, मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा। मुझे मेरा स्टोल दे दो। लेकिन फादर, go my son.
Like, where'd that thing even come from? Like, is it almost look like a curtain rod, but that has a spear end of it.
Yeah, self-sharpened, who knows?
Okay, this is when you need to start chanting your Hanuman Chalisa.
There you go. That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
And
because obviously this ghost doesn't give a crap about like a Christian God.
Yeah.
And it'll be a good character arc for him to
to
get
return
back to his religion.
Yeah.
Come on.
His belief.
Hanuman could kick this demon's butt.
Yeah.
दवा तो पहले से ही बेअसर हो गई थी।
It's like one of those marionette puppets.
Yeah.
अब दुआ करने वाला भी ना कहा, मैं तो अपनी गायत्री को लेके जा रहा हूँ, तो अपनी लीजा को कैसे बचाएगा?
अपने प्यार की ताकत से।
Don't.
Those stairs, man, I tell you.
hate
We're
those
going to
stairs.
remove those. In this remodel, we're going to get rid of them.
Oh, at least she doesn't have the knife anymore. Oh, never mind. I mean, she's probably already dead, right? I mean,
देख ले अपने प्यार की ताकत। तेरा प्यार तुझे छोड़ के हमेशा के लिए दूर जा रहा है। मिलेगा उसे आखिरी बार।
oh no.
वो मुझे ले जाएगा अर्जुन। Please save me.
That was
trick
such a
you.
good
Yep,
facial
yep,
transition of hers.
Yeah.
How she goes so evil to just herself, just
yeah.
like that. Very good.
Yeah.
प्लीज अर्जुन मुझे बचा लो
Look
Yeah,
at that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like she.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be like a master of your facial expressions to do that. Yes. Say it. He's gotta, right? I mean, that'd
Yeah.
be perfect because it'd be something this demon's not expecting.
Yeah. He's doing it in his head. He's doing it
Is
in his
he, or maybe he actually did this, and this is like because it cut when he pulled his foot back, but maybe this is what he actually did. Yeah. Show this demon the power of Hanuman Ji. Kick his butt.
उस दिन अपने प्यार को इंसान से बचाने के लिए मैंने भगवान से झगड़ा किया था। कसूर न इंसान का था, न भगवान का। कसूर तुझ जैसे शैतान का था, जो इंसान के रूप में आके मुझसे मेरा प्यार छीन रहा था। आज भी तू वही कर रहा है, पर आज मैं तेरे धोखे में नहीं आने वाला। आज अगर मुझे अपना प्यार पाना है, तो मुझे अपने उस दिन की गलती को सुधारना होगा। मैं अपनी लीसा को तुझे छीनने नहीं दूंगा। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज मुझे मन मुकुर सुधार।
Yes. Jai Hanuman. Oh, oh yes. He's not letting her go. Oh, dude, he's taking such a beating. Whoa, her reflection in that mirror is crazy. Oh, whoa. That was a good transition. Jay. Whew. That's how you do an exorcism right there. Whew.
He gone.
Oh my gosh, that was an intense scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for like whatever this is now.
जिस भगवान से मैं हमेशा लड़ता रहा, आज उसकी एक बात अच्छी तरह समझ गया था। उसने हम सबको एक मकसद के साथ यहाँ भेजा है। लीसा को उसके पिछले जन्म में सच्चा प्यार नहीं मिला और उसी प्यार को ढूंढते हुए वो इस जन्म में चली आई, पर अब शायद उसका मकसद पूरा हो चुका है। मुझे लीसा को उसके पिछले जन्म में जाके बचाना था और इस जन्म में उसका साथ निभाने का वादा करना था। शायद मेरा मकसद भी पूरा हो चुका है। गायत्री हमेशा के लिए जा रही है, पर जाने से पहले वो लीसा की उंगली मेरे हाथ में पकड़ा चुकी है।
It's kind of like a odd.
Yeah, odd moving service for sure.
Yeah, it's just like a giant portrait. I mean, if you don't want it anymore, like, are you gonna sell it? Like, is someone gonna want a giant portrait of some random lady on their wall?
Yeah, who knows?
Man, my heart rate is still up from that climax scene. Wow. That was actually, so I don't think I've ever really seen the full movie of The Exorcist. I mean, just because of pop culture, I think it's like the intro of the movie where they're in like the house and they have that kind of speech there at the bottom of the stairs, and then the priest who's like newer, and then he's with someone more experienced, and so it's one of their first times they go up to the room. So I've seen that scene because it's super famous, and they even did a parody of it in Scary Movie. And then, I mean, so many movies parody that just because it's so famous. So, but I don't think I've actually ever seen The Exorcist, but I really liked this. Was good.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, and there was a lot of the kind of, if anything, an homage to Exorcist. But
for sure.
But it was good. It was good, and I love the fact that there were these two religions that came in to basically ultimately do a defeat that I think really ran through the story. And in a way, it was also a little bit of the. I mean, a lot of times we think of the Christian religion as kind of Anglican and the British, and at the same time then he was Brahmin and Hindu, and so it's almost like that parallel was also kind of running through there a little bit, that, at least for me, because I kept noticing that there were these scenes that somehow or another in my mind, I'm like, it's almost like this compare and contrast of the two cultures and where they're fighting with each other, and how this whole situation arose because he betrayed his own people as a plant for the British. And so I was like, this was a really weird little intertwining going back and forth.
Are you saying like the Christianity was like a plant in like subterfuge in India?
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Kinda. It was
so
kinda,
that guy is like Christian influence.
I would have to probably sit down and map it all out. But I just felt that there was this whole thing going back and forth, and you know, I just was like, wow, this is kind of interesting. So
I mean, so
the back of my mind is processing.
So the
that.
Christian religion is like the backstabber of India?
Well, in a way, it just kind of felt that way because, and again, it's all happening in a backdrop of India while it's going through that whole revolt stage, and then there's this very English-looking building in India, and I found this back and forth between the cultures, the religions, and all of this stuff just intertwining in really interesting ways. And so that, in my mind, and it even started off with them denigrating her because of her family. You know, she came about from an Englishman who had been with her mother. Okay, so I'm like going, okay, it all kept coming up time and time again, this whole thing back and forth. And so for me, I think that there's perhaps maybe a little bit of subtle symbolism in some of that, and maybe some story that the writer was trying to play upon. I don't know. It struck me an awful lot as I was watching this, and elements kept coming up, and I was like going, okay, so the priest didn't pull it off, but you know,
he pulled something off.
Yeah. So, well, at least got everything kind of going and exposed the local town town doctor.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that doctor gets the justice coming to him, hopefully. I mean, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to go to that hospital.
Nope. But I think the acting and the overall story was really good.
Yeah.
So
I can say the acting was not, so a lot of the times, especially in like, even in Hollywood horror movies, right? The acting is never really like class A, but this was really good. The acting, I was a little worried, you know, like going into this with like, you know, I don't know the actors that well in this movie, but they did an extremely, like a great job. Like they did. Yeah. And even the emotional scenes and all that, like they did very well. And I just think that, you know, Lisa was just, her facial expressions and stuff was just spot on.
So yeah, that facial expressions mixed with the special effects was really, really good.
I say the effects in this movie holds up. Yeah. There wasn't anything that was like cheesy looking. None of the effects got me out of this movie. Like none of it did. Yeah. Like I was there. I was all like, "Holy crap, she's levitating." That's like good. You know. So,
and we kind of called it out. Now, if she levitates, this is going to be on a whole new level. And then, you know, not only did she do it in the hospital, but then later on, you know, gave a private show for the three of them. Yeah. You know, so I thought it was kind of cool. I think the only thing that we agreed to that kind of took us out was that whole sudden love song.
Yeah.
And
so
it was like,
speaking about that, for sure. So there were a couple things that if they wanted to make this like a true, legit horror movie, they have to take that song out. And then also they were showing too many scenes of like nice greenery and like the daytime stuff, because even the daytime stuff, like it wasn't like overcast skies or anything. It was like nice and lush greenery, and there were beautiful scenes around and stuff. And so those scenes, because scenes with like green, like visually green, like kind of makes you feel comfortable, like almost prosperous and life and hope. And you know, and so when you see these lush green landscapes, it's almost like, oh, I feel so good now. And you know, it kind of takes
we had
you
such
out.
a rough night last night, and now we're back to a good old norm.
It's all good, and it's so good. And so for me, like a little bit, like it eased so much of the tension. Like there was like this build up, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting there. And then all of a sudden it's like lush greenery, and it's the next day, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Well, but
like,
do you
I'm
think
chill.
maybe it was a manipulation or purposeful
I
manipulation?
don't know, like
to maybe do the roller. You know, they often talk about.
It made me feel very comfortable.
Oh,
yeah.
So, well,
but,
because sometimes, you know, I've heard people say it's the roller coaster of a horror movie where they get you all the way up and everything. They have something, you get all the way to the bottom and you get comfortable again.
No,
and then
not
they
like that.
do the build all the. You don't think it was
no,
used
because
as-
normally when they do that, it gets you comfortable, but then they're going to like shock you and like do something, you know.
Oh,
and
like right.
just like in what was it? It's like something like Cujo. I think it was like in a Cujo movie or something like that, where they show this little thing, and for example, like a little puppy or something, right? And the little puppy comes in right after like a really scary thing, and you're like, oh, okay, it was just a dog. Oh my gosh, gosh. Okay, wow, he's so cute. He's so... And then all of a sudden, snap! From off screen, the dog just gets eaten from the side and stuff. So it like makes you feel like comfortable.
No
and, like,
longer,
jeez,
yeah,
right? And then
yeah.
all of a sudden, it's like, no, boom, we just tricked you. You know, that works. But here, it just goes for so long that I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm relaxed now. Okay, everything's
I
good.
get you.
You know, and then, but anyway, it's like, and then the song was another one that was like, then it went into like this love song, which I miss you, and I'm so sorry this is happening to you, and stuff. And so like a little bit of that was a little like filmy for sure, but the scenes that were intense were really intense. And I love the overall theme. So the theme for me is like, he said it at the very end during the exorcism, but he said it wasn't humans and it wasn't God that I was angry with. It was the devil that deceived me, the demons like that, because those people acting in that way, they were actually like harnessing like basically of demons of themselves. It wasn't humanity, it wasn't God. And so him saying that he turned his back because he was deceived by the demon, and the demon is what was having him turn his back on religion.
Right.
And so for him to realize that at the end, and then like be able to, you know, bring back his faith in God, I think was super powerful. And I mean, I kind of called that they were going to do that just because they started the movie. The very beginning of the movie was him like chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, right? And so it was like, oh, that would be a great callback, because clearly the priest couldn't do anything.
Right.
You know, the father couldn't do anything, and he just got smashed. I mean, it didn't even seem like what he was saying was working at all. The demon was just like giggling and running around like, this is a fun game. But as soon as he started the Hanuman Chalisa, oh, her face was just like, no, oh crap, like this is it. I better get away, you know. So it's very powerful. So I love this like twist on it, because like I was expecting it to like end like just like a generic like exorcism sort of thing, where like the Christian got, and you know, so I was actually a little surprised that he was able, like he was more willing to go to like the Christian, like the Catholic Church, versus going to the Mandir, because when he went to the Mandir, but then he stopped and then he went to the Catholic Church instead, I was like, dude, no, this is what you know, like bring it home, you know? Anyway, I'm glad that they did that, and it was really well done. Like I thought that was really cool that they put this sort of spin on this story. So yeah, I thought it was really well done. It was creepy in some areas. I kind of wish we had these like lights like darkened down, like dimmed down, maybe some like red lights in the back, and some like just fit the atmosphere, because you know, honestly, with all these lights on around us, it was like, honestly, if it was like darker in here, I would have gotten
more
like
bit
creeped
more
out.
of a more
Sure,
creep
yeah,
feel.
for sure.
Yeah, I could see
like
that.
I get scared. What's funny is like I like having this is gonna sound funny. I like having nightmares on this sort of stuff, because then when I wake up, it's like okay, but the realistic things like having some like mugging or something like that. Those kind of nightmares are super scary, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, I did not like that. But I like ghost nightmares and stuff like that because it's like then you wake up and you're like, okay, no, it's like just like a dream. So I like those nightmares, or like a killer doll or something like that. I don't know, Annabelle. So anyway, it was well done. The acting was just fantastic. I mean, the writing in some areas, like the decisions and stuff, maybe could have been like, in my opinion, maybe a little polished up and stuff. But the acting was spectacular. But what are you gonna rate it?
So again, horror's not my favorite genre.
Well, give it like a horror rating.
And I'm
So
gonna
put
give
this
it
in
a horror
different-
rating. I'm gonna give it a horror rating. I am gonna give this a 7. I think that this is a really good, strong one. Definitely not, I wouldn't watch it again to push it into 8, but I think it's a good, strong 7. I think it did a good job. I mean, I could see someone throwing this on for Halloween or around that time or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
it holds up. This was made in 2008, and I think
so-
it definitely holds up too.
So, yeah, I think that there's some pretty cool little spots there for a few things. So, yeah.
Yeah. So my favorite scene, the scene that I have to call out, is when she was getting like drilled into the bed.
Oh.
And that her like acting, her like quick, like she almost was like, you could almost see or sense that she was like being restrained, and
she
stuff,
does
like,
great ghost wrestling.
Oh my gosh, it was, and then like going down into the bed. It was just really well done.
That was very cool.
That was the creepiest. So for me in the entire movie, that portion there, when you saw the bed kind of like get the indents in the bed, and you could almost imagine that there's this creepy ghost guy like just crawling on top of the bed, and that was just kind of like hovering over her like that. And then when she put her arms up to push him away, like you could almost like see that he like grabbed her like wrists and stuff. Like that was like really, like that. Or those are the things that really creep me out. So if people are a fan of this movie, have you seen the movie? I think it's called The Haunting. Haunting? Yeah, I think it's just called The Haunting. I believe so. I'm going to have to look up that because so it's Owen Wilson is in it. And I think Liam Neeson is in it. And so it's these people that come to this house and they have to stay in this house, and it's almost like this experiment, but the house is like haunted. And then when they try to leave, they can't leave. And there's like this evil spirit in the house. And then one scene in there is like all these cherubs, you know, all these like baby faces and stuff. They all come to life. They were on like a mantle, and they're all screaming because they're watching like this ghost like killing somebody. And all the cherubs are like screaming like, no, no. Like, oh gosh, it was so creepy. So if you like these kind of movies, definitely go check out that movie. I think it's called The Haunting. It's really well done, and it gave me nightmare. I remember I was a little kid when I went to go see it in the theaters, and I had to walk out. I walked out, like I said I had to use the bathroom. I was with my friends. I didn't want to seem like
I gotta go pee.
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta go pee. And then I walked out, I'm like, I peeked in, I'm like, is it over yet? Is that scene over yet? Anyway, it's good. So I have to give this a rating. Again, we're rating this in the horror genre, so it's in its own category, right? So whenever we're rating compared to other things. So I'm gonna give this a 7. I mean, it is a little dated for sure. The effects I thought held up. The acting definitely held it for me. Just the believability on their faces and stuff, I thought it hooked me. So I couldn't look away. The time passed really quickly. I wasn't bored. I mean, you know, it was very entertaining. So I could probably watch this again with like people that haven't watched it and kind of get their expression, you know, from it. And it maybe helps too that I didn't see The Exorcist, but I have seen that famous scene from The Exorcist. So.
Yeah, she didn't turn her head or any of that.
No, she didn't go.
And she didn't
do the vomiting thing.
Yeah,
I think that was in there, right? Or was
yeah,
that just the parody? She vomited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but definitely let us know, what do you guys think about this? Like, what would you rate it? And you know, but that acting was, that was really good. And there are sequels. Are they worth watching? I don't know. But maybe you could let us know.
Oh, okay.
And if you
so what? It goes to 1960?
No, 1921.
We only found out. I mean, I guess it's the year, the time period.
Yeah.
1920. Okay. 1920. All right. Cool. All right.
And then I think there's one called 1921.
Oh, okay.
So a year later.
Makes it easier.
Later. Yeah.
Makes it easier.
All right. Well, please let us know. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, sharing, a like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.